Hi guys, sorry I'm a bit late. Was trying to get myself set up and putting on a new plaster for my poorly finger. Oops. You don't want to see that, you want to see that. Okay. Here we are anyway. Here we are. My finger is okay, in case I know some of you seemed really worried, but it's all right. It's always a bit of a shock when that happens, but it's sorry guys. Hey. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Anyway, just trying to put my plaster on. There we go. Right, so today guys, we are doing the second part of our ultimate trousers. I'm not wearing them today. I have got them here for us to use. My finger's okay, thanks. It's a bit swollen, but it's okay, thank you. This is where, these are the trousers that we've got, that we're making. And where did we get up to? Well, we hurt our finger, didn't we? And then Jasmine came in and it was all a bit of a drama. But hopefully we have all got up to the same point. Now, I didn't get a chance to fit mine, so fingers crossed they fit. But hopefully you have checked yours and made any adjustments if you needed to. And so you should have the trousers looking like trousers. This is going to be really annoying. I'm going to have to take it off. Like so. Now I haven't pressed this, so I am going to press this. It'd be good to press that crotch seam front and back, pressing it open. We also want to make sure that we have interfaced the waistband. And we've also going to need our zip. I should just check that we've got the zip foot. Let me just check. Yes, because we are putting the zip in. So, before I begin, this pattern is downloadable. You can get it from our website as a PDF and stick it at home, or if you can get anybody to print it for you. You can do that. We are printing as well, so we've got a little bit of a backlog because we had our big sale. But if you want to, then you can, and Rosie shall be printing it. You can also. You will also get it if you're a member of the Stitch School. So we have our extra special ultimate guide to beginner's guide to sewing and fitting trousers, and that has a lot more information about fit and more sort of technical stuff, more than I can give in this live sew along. So if you want more help, then sign up to the Stitch School. Also today, I'm wearing a Florence blouse, I should say that. I'll take this off now. So I've just got jeans on, but I thought, yeah, I haven't worn this in a while and it is very pretty. So yeah, this, not the Florence, no, that's the dress, the Florence, oh gosh, Juliet, the Juliet blouse, there we go. And finally, we'll be mentioning it at the end again, but if any of you want to support us, on this live sew along, obviously we're not able to do our normal classes, so to make up for that we are doing these. We want them to be free to everybody, but if you can afford to contribute something towards it, we would be much appreciated. Link below, and I'm sure Rose will be popping it up. Okay, so we're going to press this open, aren't we? We're going to press it open, and oh gosh, I'm going to try not hurt myself this time. There's no promising that though, is there? Oh, I tell you as well, like you realise I really use my finger in sewing and writing. I'm left-handed, so but it's not just not having that grip that you normally have with, you know, when you've got a plaster on the end of your finger. It's really annoying. So I was doing orders today and have to sort of write people's names on the parcels, and yeah, I couldn't write. It hurt. Okay, so pressing that crotch seam open, and remember, if you haven't done it, you do need to go back and reinforce that seat seam, because that's going to take a lot of strain. So just go back over the curve on the back, centre back seam. Basically the seam that goes over your bottom, that will take all the strain from you sitting up, getting up and down. Ooh. Okay. Also guys, I found the skirt, so don't let me go today without talking to you about the skirt, because I don't think I did a very good explanation yesterday. Right. So, because the zip of this goes up through the waistband, so if we look at the ones I had on yesterday, the zip goes up through there, like that. Okay. Yes, all the fabric has arrived. I'll talk to you about that at the end. But yeah, the fabric has arrived and it's also up on the website. So we'll be linking to that at the end, but I'll try not to get too distracted about that now. Oh, I don't know why I'm faffing around that. I don't need the zip, do I? We need the waistband. Hi, Pauline. So we're going to turn our trousers right side out. I feel like I'm forever turning them inside and outside. There we go. And then our waistband. So the waistband should fit along here. I can't remember if I've altered mine, so but yours, if you've been following the blog that we gave you a reference to on how to do this in terms of the pattern, then it should line up with the side seam edge there where the zip opening will go. So, but before we do anything, what I think we should do is do a bit of pressing. So if we press it so that we put the central line in lengthways, to fold it wrong sides together, and then also on one of the edges, let's fold that over by 1 centimetre. Okay? So, let's turn this so you can see. Okay. So, raw edge to raw edge and wrong side together. And then we're going to fold that over by 1 centimetre. Mine looks a bit more than 1 centimetre. Ouch. It's okay if it's slightly more than 1 centimetre. The main thing is that it's less than 1.5, so that when we close the waistband, it will basically overhang a little bit, so we can catch it from the sink stitching. It'll make sense, guys, when we do the next bit. Okay, so I don't seem to have a lot of threads. I seem to have been very lazy with my thread cutting. Okay, so now taking our trousers. So our trousers are right side out. This is the front of mine because I haven't got darts in the front. That's the back, and there's the open edge there. We are now going to line up the unpressed edge of this waistband, so this edge, right sides together with the top of the trousers. So I'm lining up this here so that they're perfectly meeting. Now I don't have notches in mine, so I am going to have to just be very careful that I don't stretch either the waistband, oops, or the trousers. Oh, pinning is hard with the plaster on. Also, Jasmine is obsessed with plasters, so there are hardly any in the house, hence why this weird one that I've got on. She keeps putting, it's like all she'll do is like fall over, like hardly, not obviously cut herself, and she'll be like, oh, I need a plaster. I need a plaster. Make sure your darts in the back are staying towards the centre back, so towards that centre back crotch seam, and also here the seam is pressed open. And the same when you get to the side seam. Oh, look, more threads that I've not cut. Okay. I've got my glasses on today because I'm a wee bit tired. I didn't go to bed till late last night, which is unusual for me. I was catching up with friends, FaceTiming with them, and yeah, I feel very tired today. Woohoo! But it's a lovely sunny day out there, so after this, I'm gonna go for a run. I'm trying to give myself an hour off a day. So by off, I mean not working and not working and not looking after Jasmine. If you have a curvy back, can you make the back darks longer? Is that longer? Yes. I think that was longer or deeper. Absolutely. Okie dokie. I'm going to trim this back. So yours shouldn't need this, it's just mine because I've forgot. I just cut a length really, I didn't have a pattern to copy. So there we go. I saw somebody pop up. Plaster, yeah. A plaster is a band-aid. We don't use the term band-aid, we use the word plaster. Very confusing. But it's like, is it pacifier is a dummy? Very, very different words, aren't they? Okay, so we're now going to sew this with a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, a 1.5 seam allowance. I just saw something come up there about the PDF pattern release. Yes, it's on its way. The team are just putting together some final tweaks before it goes out. So if you're in the PDF club, you will be getting it today. It's just some last minute tweaks. Love this pattern that is coming out today. It's so pretty. So pretty. If you're not in the PDF club, you'll be finding out about it in a week when it's the general release. But yeah, it's lovely pattern for this time of year. Ooh. I'm now so cautious about my finger. Oh dear. Got the fear, got the finger fear. Just making sure that that seam stays pressed open. Rosie's just put a link up, guys, for the PDF club. If you're not yet a member and you want to join, and make sure you find out about these things before everyone else. You get it a week before, and you also get 10% off every PDF release. No accidents today, Lisa. No accidents, no. No, thank you. Okay, so we're now going to trim there, and we are going to go over to the iron and we're going to press that seam allowance up towards the waistband. La 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 da da. Okay. Up it goes. Okay, and then we can do the zip. So again, if you needed to make any alterations, it's much better to do it before we do the zip, because who wants to unpick a zip? It's a straight waistband. So basically, because it's a straight waistband, guys, it needs to sit on your waist. So if you have a waistband that is lower than your natural waist, then it has to be curved because you're curved. Whereas just above your waist, you know, you kind of have a straighter section. So this is a straight waistband, but you can make it, the fitting of it can be easier if you make it slightly narrower, because then you don't need to kind of have that much. So mine's going to be, what did I say, 4 or 5 centimetres, 4 centimetres. So from my waist up, just over an inch, about 1.5 inches, that's how much I've kind of got to keep the measurement the same. So on me, that stays the same all the way around my waist for about 4 centimetres above it. So I can wear a straight waistband that is that wide. But if you're not, then you might need to change it. But generally you're squishy there, so you kind of, you can come into that. Perfect explanation. Not really. Sorry. Oh. Right, okay, zip. So if you are doing this, you're going to need a different type of zip to what we recommend. So I think we recommend a 9-inch zip, but you are going to need a bigger zip because this, or a longer zip rather, because this is going from higher. So I've got a 16-inch zip here, and I'll just shorten it after I've put it in. I always prefer to work with the bigger zips than what I need. It's so much easier. But also we just have, have 3 sizes at work. So we have 9 inches for skirts and trousers, and then we have 16 inches, and then we have 22. So, right, so we're going to open up the zip. We're using a concealed zip rather than a regular zip. And we're going to start by putting it in on one side. Now my trousers are the right way round. And I'm going to take my zip, that's the right way round of the zip with the slider on the outside, and I'm going to turn it the other way round, and I'm going to line up the zip tape onto the trousers. Now the reason why we put that crease line in, because that is where we want the top of the zip to finish. So where the teeth stop, that's where we want that to sit. So let's just refer back to the ones that I've done, that I had on yesterday. Yeah, so it's going to go up and all the way to the top, and so that fold line there is that fold line there. So I think I've put that slightly too high. So we need to make sure that we're getting the teeth at our 1.5 seam allowance position, and we are also